What's up everyone, Rev1G here, welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls Online. Okay then, so let's continue our adventure, Born of Grief. We gotta talk to our friend over here.
Summit Master. Oh, he has so much to answer for. If you smash him to the ground so I may reach him, I will gnaw his face off. No. Nokvraz is no mage. He must have found some relic or forgotten curse to transform me into this Daedrat body. And he must have caught me off guard. Otherwise, I would have destroyed him the moment he struck at me. You dare insinuate? Master meant no offense. Just a stupid mortal. Nokvraz never dared display a hint of disloyalty, let alone challenge me for my place as Prince Dagon's champion. I would have crushed him into a paste. Can we go now? Yes, Master.
Okay, where are we going? Oh, it's here. So, weren't we supposed to have a way shrine around here somewhere? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. No, we haven't discovered it yet. We can fast travel to this one then. And there's another house over here.
I can practically smell Nokvraz. Hurry, Master. We can catch him.
Good, we're all here. Unlike others of my ilk, I have no particular interest in open battle. I leave the assault on the summit to you and Rinkias. The Anchorite, the Bladebearer rearguard, and I will catch up once you locate the Riven Cataclysm. In addition to the harsh conditions and the destructive
So basically you are going to be pretty much useless.
I face Daedra loyal to Valkanaz Nokvraz. Perhaps mortals devoted to the Dagon cult. Surely neither Nokvraz nor Sister Saldina would leave the Riven Cataclysm unguarded. Given what we've seen of their interactions thus far, I'd say neither of them tells the other any more than necessary. Perhaps we can use that at some point. Widen the rift that already exists between them. Now hurry. We will see you at the summit.
As we ascend the summit, know that I can protect you from the worst of the lightning and the wind shears, provided you do not stray too far from my side. As for any other threats, you will need to deal with those of your own accord. The dangers of the Deadlands are numerous, mortal. Have you not
I can see that
by now? Valkanaz Nokvraz will have his minions out in force. He may have been ordered to assist Sister Saldina, but he will look for every opportunity to displace her. You try to interpret Daedric actions through mortal understanding. I have seen the mortals of Wretched Spire do the same thing. It leads to all sorts of trouble. Nokvraz will seek to discredit and undermine Saldina even as he works to assist her. This is not the way to the summit.
Yeah, it is. No, wrong way. My bad.
Soar above this peak. Nothing trouble that my true form. Nokvraz came this way. Pass it. Nokvraz Nokfrost went this way. In here.
You wanna enter this? Enter the passage?
This way. I will gnaw Nokfrost's nose off.
We're following your Daedrat?
Nokfrost is gone. Curse him! Master, I smell blood. Mortal blood. It seems I have a very strong nose in this puny form. I smell Nokfrost as well. He was here, I am certain of it. Oh, freshly spilled, Master. A mortal died here not long ago. We should look around and see what tale this place can tell us about those who ascend to the summit. Travelers can be careless, especially when they are being killed. Dead mortals pay little attention to where they leave their bodies or the things they carry. Very untidy. Selfish of them, really.
I mean, if they're dead.
Daedra avoid that by simply not dying.
No, that's smart.
Usually.
Yeah, noted.
Search the cave, Master. A mortal died nearby. I smell
Ah,
magic too.
okay about that.
Dark,
What is this shit?
strange.
I do not take orders from a Daedrat.
Twisted rod. That's what I smelled. It must be important.
This guy's at 2,300.
It did not occur
Damn.
to me. I've seen only a few dead mortals during our stays in Wretched Spire. But it's obvious that this cultist died recently. I do not need the nose of a Daedrat to smell freshly spilled blood. What did you find? Let me see. This key is not familiar to me, but it might prove useful. A way into the waking flame lair, perhaps? Careless of them to let some weakling walk about with it. Or for Valkanaz Novkroz to leave it behind, unless he had no need of it. We saw that Nokfrost directed his underlings Jind and Zainoaz to question Waking Flame cultists about the Cataclysm device. I believe this cultist met the same fate. But seizing a captive on Sister Seldina's doorstep... Nokfrost grows bold. It's unimportant whatever power it once held has been expended. The Daedrat might sniff and paw at it, but if the rod had a purpose, Nokfrost would not have left it behind. Collect your pet. We should get to the summit.
There is nothing defective about my hearing, Master, or my curiosity. The Blade Bearer is wrong to dismiss me with such contempt. I am Arox the Mutilator! Have I not proved myself useful, Master? As you wish, Master. The day will come when I fall upon your enemies like a burning thunderbolt, and lay 100 blackened skulls at your feet. Let us see if the Blade Bearer sneers at Arox then, as you command.
The creature is stowed. Then let us move.
Yeah, let's go.
Remember, mortal, do not range too far from me, else I cannot protect you from the summit's elements.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, we can easily dodge them. It's not like they hurt us. Right.
My true form could tear through it with ease.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Oh, more spawn? Perfect.
time
Very
talking
good,
anyway.
Master. Not as good as tearing it down and stomping the rubble, but still, well done.
Where is the Dagonist temple? What exactly did the Mad Seer tell you, mortal? Did he lie?
Nokfrost used that portal, Master. His scent lingers.
I don't think Elagian lied. The Riven Cataclysm must be beyond that portal.
Tell me again, mortal.
Hopefully.
What exactly did Elagian say to you when you asked about the Riven Cataclysm? If that portal leads to wherever the Cataclysm waits, then Elagian spoke true. We will not know until we use it, however. I sense that the portal connects to Nirn. Moreover, it contains a ward meant specifically for me.
What?
I dare not step through. Sister Saldina and the Waking Flame have attempted to neutralize me before. They warded this portal with a spell that will unravel my current body. Remember, I cannot die. Not like you. But I can be inconvenienced by the process of reformation. Perhaps, but it would take time we do not have. You must serve as my eyes, little mortal. Find the Cataclysm, examine it, remember everything you see. Then do whatever you feel is necessary. Take the Anchorite. I'll send Rincaius through shortly. We suspect the Riven Cataclysm waits through that portal, but we cannot be sure. If you find it, deal with its guardians and do what you must until I can join you. If this is a trap, do your best to survive and then return to me in the Deadlands. You do not need to concern yourself with my safety, little mortal. Besides, the Blade Bearers who remain have a reputation that is well earned. We will be able to handle most anything that comes after us. I would much prefer to examine an intact Cataclysm. If I cannot dispel the ward, I will simply travel to Nirn and find you. It will just take time. Deal with Sister Saldina and the Waking Flame as you must, but do not destroy the Cataclysm. There are things I still need to learn, mortal. If
So
you
we
feel
don't
you
destroy
must
it?
destroy it, then do as I ask and examine it first.
We examine it
Tell me
and then we
everything you see.
destroy it.
But if the danger is not immediate, leave it intact so I may study it directly. Anything that stands out. Better if you can find notes or bring me a piece of the device. Whatever will help me understand how it somehow transforms Daedra, who are supposed to be unchangeable, eternal. Now go.
Take the Anchorite and go, mortal. We'll follow
Let's
after I
go,
give the
Master.
Blade Bearers their instructions.
What? We're going to a fort?
So this
Where are we?
It's so different.
We are Blade Bearers, you Dagonist fools! Free us now!
Free them, mortal.
Are we good?
Rincaius? Our kin! They feed them to a device beneath the Citadel!
Report, Hadri. What is this place?
They call it Fort Grief. Valkanaz Nokfrost's minions captured us near Just Valkanaz. He's here somewhere. I know that stink anywhere.
Get back, you fetcher!
No, we won't let you take us. Not to your damn machine.
Bro, where is my companion? Is she attacking those people or?
We won't let you feed us to your device.
These mortals are allies, Dothas. Tell them what you know of this
Blade
place.
bearers do not bother with mortals. Even those a wretched spire we barely tolerate. But if Rincaius commands it, I will treat you as an ally. This device they call the Cataclysm. It is an abomination. We tracked our first group of missing blade bearers to Kinmarcher Jin's foundry. When Nokros gave our kin to the Waking Flame mortals, we followed them to a Nylark summit. That's where Nokros' blood adepts captured us. Yes, bound like Ogrim waiting for the torturer's lash. The mortal leader, Sister Saldina. Nokros stood beside her like a trained clanfear. They took our kin to the Citadel, to their Cataclysm device. They use our essence to fuel the infernal thing. I heard the cultists talking. Apparently, early versions of the Cataclysm used a single Daedra and transformed them into some sort of living disaster. But this version, the Riven Cataclysm, it drains the essence from many Daedra, leaving nothing behind. Mortals, you know nothing. They use the collected essences to create a single powerful incarnate. The essences overwhelm the recipients, erasing them, remaking them. They become a mindless force of destruction. Meanwhile, the drained ones die. Normally we cannot, but with our essence drained, nothing remains to return to oblivion. Nothing to reform. You need to know, they have another stronghold, a place called Deadlight. But if you seek the Riven Cataclysm, it's in the fort's citadel.
Mortals, make your way into the Citadel. I will follow once my kin are safe.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armatures. I really don't like your odds.
There's another player around here. The rest of the device is not here though. It's in a different fort. Right? Or is it here?
Sense here. Something
No, I mentioned another fort, not this one.
It smells of power. Maybe the Cataclysm master.
You do not command here, Nokros. I take no
Oh, it's here.
orders from you.
Your mortal hubris amuses me, Zelda. But Lord Dagon has no further need. Intruders,
You
stop them!
lie. You cannot create the incarnates without me.
Yeah, true.
I am done.
Well, there's the device.
I am leaving, Zeldina. I am done with you.
Then go. Lord Dagon will reward my devotion. You'll see. Intruders? Good. You will fall before the power of my newest incarnate.
Uh-oh.
Destroy them, my beautiful creation.
Oh, shit. This one has mechanics.
The incarnate's drawing power from the Cataclysm. I'll try to stop the flow. There must be a switch.
There! Those look vulnerable.
Such ruthless courage. Who hides behind that mask?
Oh, supposed to go over here actually.
Need a healer.
You good? But what about the other beams?
The Cataclysm is healing that thing.
You came up to speak disaster incarnate.
Mortal, my shield will protect you.
It actually worked.
Something. How do I stop this damn contraption?
How am taking control of the Cataclysm? That's not possible.
My shield will protect you.
Uh-oh. No, more stamina. Oh, he's immortal again? What the fuck?
My shield will protect you.
Where is he at? Why is he so difficult to see? I don't get it. It's so difficult to spot him. There's so many things happening. There we go. Whew.
I'll kill you all for this affront.
What is this? A companion item? Oh my god, don't drop it on my head.
I don't know how long live.
At least we've destroyed the device, right?
It took a while, but I finally determined your location and opened that portal. Come, mortal. Once the Blade Bearers appeared and told me about Fort Grief, it only took a short time to ascertain your exact location and open a portal. This seemed like a safe enough place to regroup. Now, tell me what transpired. Did you find the Riven Cataclysm?
Yeah.
You had to. Before I could examine it? Did you at least take a close look at the device? Or bring back any of its component parts for me to study? So we have nothing? Nothing I can investigate. No one I can interrogate. I am disappointed, mortal. Now I must start all over again. Deadlight? That name is familiar. A lost realm somewhere in Oblivion. We need to return to Fargrave. Make inquiries. Locate this hidden place. Meet me at Madame Wim's, little mortal. Perhaps my investigations will yield answers after all.
Oh, can we use this portal as well?
Scour the Deadlands for signs of the waking flame. Wherever Sister Seldina hides, we will find her.
Yeah, okay, you do that. But to be fair, this quest wasn't that difficult. It wasn't even that long.
Master, show Lyrinth the twisted rod. It's important, I'm sure of it.
I assumed we'd find answers here in Fargrave. Some way to salvage the opportunity denied me at Forge Grief. But no. Even Madam Wim seems at a loss as to the location of Deadlight. Let me see. It contains a dormant enchantment of some sort. It feels unpleasant. And the magic, it smells like your Daedrat. I will keep the rod and study it as time permits. Unfortunately, I do not.
And we can give it a wash.
To Sister Seldina. I'm not sure yet, but the answer will become clear
Magica.
soon.
Weapon and spell damage and critical chance.
You have helped me a great deal, and you certainly helped Fargrave and Nirn by destroying the Riven Cataclysm. Take this as a recompense.
Oh, thank you.
The secrets I seek rest with Sister Seldina. She still has the means to create more cataclysms, so the danger to Fargrave and Nirn remains. We must ascertain the location of Deadlight, and this hidden stronghold the Blade Bearers heard mentioned. Everything I know about Deadlight is rumor and conjecture. It is a plane that suffered some great cataclysm in the ancient past. A realm forgotten and lost to time. I had hoped that Madam Wim would know more, but she claims the place is a mystery. Interesting. The Blade Bearer clan scouts are indeed competent. Perhaps they can find the trail where we have thus far turned up nothing. Very well. Find Rinkias and see what he has learned. Meanwhile, I have my own research to conduct. I asked Rinkias to meet us here in Fargrave. You should find him in the Plaza of Portals. See if his scouts learned anything useful, or if he requires your assistance. In the meantime, I have investigations of my own to attend to. Much of what I study is beyond the limits of your mortal comprehension, but I suppose you have earned some insight into my grand purpose. I plan to study the twisted rod you gave me. I also want to ask the Anchorite about the events at Fort Grief. Did you not see that coming? I'm surprised they remained allies for as long as they did. Valkanaz Nokvraz obviously hated providing support to a mortal, and Sister Seldina clearly despised having Daedric oversight. Certainly not. Nokvraz was attempting to figure out how to build his own cataclysm, you do recall. But we should strike at the waking flame while it is in disarray. Find their hidden stronghold, learn what I require, and then do what you must. Any tool can find a purpose in the correct hand. I sense dormant magic within the rod, and something about the energy reminds me of your Daedrat. He does he? Interesting. We have seen that the Daedrat's senses are highly attuned. Perhaps there is more to the rod than I originally suspected. I will study it and see what I can learn. Both Rinkias and the Anchorite mentioned how she disrupted the Cataclysm's power, giving you the opportunity to defeat the Incarnate and destroy the machine. She claims not to know how she accomplished that. Perhaps I can help her understand. I only want to hear her story. Ask her questions. She has indicated that when she tries to access her forgotten memories, the mask causes some amount of discomfort. But I will not personally inflict any harm upon her. Do you not trust me, mortal?
Oh, 101,000 experience points again. Nice. Well, and that was the mission, Born of Grief. I hope you guys have enjoyed it.